Hey guys, it seems every time that I start making YouTube videos again that it's such a long period between the last one and the first one. I mean, it feels like only yesterday I did the other video about my Mod 1 and that, and it's been 2 weeks. So I guess I owe you guys another update really. So after doing the last video, I did in fact go and do my Mod 1. I passed it first time. 2 minors. I had a late lifesaver on the U-turn, and I also went through the speed trap 3 kilometers an hour too slow. So he made me go around and redo it, where you like go through some cones, you swerve, and then you stop in a box. Yeah, so that was like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks ago now. Well, it was a week and a half ago, and I've literally just come back from doing my Mod 2. And I've passed that as well the first time, so now officially have a motorbike license. No longer on a CVT, no longer a learner, no longer have L plates. I am restricted to 46 horsepower, and in 2 years from today's date, will have to redo my Mod 1 and Mod 2 to obtain a full license to get whatever I want. But that means I'll be 21 years old. I'll be a month away from being 22 when I can have a full license. If I did it the other way around, doing a direct access, I'd have been 24. So I get it 2 years earlier doing it this way, but it will cost me £600 more. But I'm sure when I'm 22 I'll be grateful of that. So yeah, I passed my Mod 2 today. I've literally just come back from it. I literally went in the house, grabbed my camera, and I'm back out. Those of you who watched the last video, I did my Mod 1 and Mod 2 on a Suzuki GS500E. It wasn't restricted, it was just factory, you know, completely standard, because I'm allowed 46 horsepower, so I don't know how much fuck they make, but it was pretty goddamn slow. It was slower than my RS for sure. Obviously it had a lot more torque, but I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm just sort of going with the flow here. So yeah, I've got the whole day off work. I was going to make some videos over the weekend, but ended up doing 12 hours Saturday and 12 hours Sunday at work. So, you know, I did 7 till 7. I got back at 7 o'clock. It was pitch black. I was tired. So I didn't do one. I thought I'll wait and see what happens after my Mod 2 and then do a video. So here I am. I'm so glad I've passed. Thanks to everyone that may have already congratulated me on Instagram or Facebook or, you know, wherever. And thanks to all the people that wished me good luck on the other videos. I think I'm pretty lucky with doing car and bike tests. I'm yet to fail a car or bike test first time round. I did get a few minors actually on my Mod 2 today. All of them were indicator related. I think I got, how many minors did I get? 4 minors. They were all like, one was like late signal, early signal, not signaling when I could have done with a signal. It was literally, there wasn't any other minors other than indicating. So I'm pretty happy with that. Indicating's not entirely important in my opinion. So I don't know how I'm going to resist the temptation of buying a new bike now. I'm not going to. I don't plan on buying a bike. Certainly not for the rest of this year anyway, because obviously I've got the Mini that I'm in progress of sorting out, so majority of my money is going towards the Mini at the moment. I'm definitely not going to sell the Mini to buy a bike. You know, the temptation will be there now that I legally can ride something else. I still actually legally can't ride this due to the power to weight ratio. Bullshit, that's on my license now. I'm allowed 46 horsepower, but I'm also not allowed to have more than 0.2 kilowatts per kilogram power to weight ratio. And I'm not sure what my kilowatts to kilogram power to weight ratio is, but with my current rear wheel horsepower spec and the weight of my bike, the power to weight ratio of this is somewhere around 265 horsepower per ton. So it's way over the limit. I know it's way over the limit because I have calculated it before. So you technically need a full license to ride this, but if I get pulled over, I'm pretty sure they're not going to whip a dyno out the back of the van, are they? So, or weigh it. I'm talking about weight actually. Some of you may know that I'm building a 140 race-tuned engine for this. My goal out of that engine is 36 horsepower, but I don't really want to go any more than that because of reliability issues. Like, yeah, sure, I could probably get 40 horsepower if I ramped up the advance massively, but then I risk detonation, holding pistons, and, you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather focus on making the bike a lot lighter. The crank that's going in my 140 engine is 200 grams lighter than the standard crank. Because not only is overall weight important to reduce, so is the rotational mass. So I've got a 200 gram lighter crank. My flywheel's currently about 70 grams lighter, but I'm going to lighten it further. Probably take it down to 150 to 200 grams lighter than the standard weight. So that's 400 grams of rotational mass saved there. Plus then I'm going to buy titanium clutch discs, which save 20 grams per disc. And the titanium clutch bolts also save 3 grams per bolt. So in total, with all the clutch discs and bolts, you save another 200 grams of rotational mass there. And once BC Engineering finish their CNC clutch baskets, I'll be buying one of them. And hopefully there's a few hundred grams, you know, maybe 150, 200 grams more of mass reduced there. So this new engine that I'm building is hopefully might have somewhere between 600 to 100 grams to a kilo less rotational mass, and that 50 grams less rotational mass will make a massive difference to an engine like this, in how fast it revs. Obviously you lose a little inertia, but on a two-stroke it is all about how fast the fuck are red lines. And if I can get this engine spinning up to 8k as fast as I can, then it's going to be brutal. So I'm hoping to have 36 horsepower at the rear wheel with the new engine and at least 120 kilograms of overall weight, and that will put me up to 300 horsepower per ton. 300 wheel horsepower per ton, that is. So when you see cars quoted, it's normally from the crank. This will be wheel horsepower per ton. If it was going off the crank, we'd probably be talking 350, nearly 400 horsepower per ton. So there's no reason why I need a bigger bike. I will be tempted to get an RS250. Obviously, I'm never going to sell this, but so I kind of not sure how I'd feel about having an RS250 and an RS125. I'm sort of scared that I wouldn't ride the RS125, to be honest. And that is a fear I do have. So hopefully that doesn't happen.